I have another recruit to discuss with you. Cart Bryson Howard, 6'5", 200 pounds, small forward, class of 2026 kid. Nationally, he is the 28th rated player in the class per 24/7. Four-star prospect, but close enough to five-star range that maybe that could change. This is an interesting name for a couple reasons. Number one, the Blue Bloods are starting to get involved. More on that in just a moment. Number two, this is NBA veteran Josh Howard's son. So this continues the pipeline of former NBA stud offspring that are just all over the top 100 right now in prep recruiting. Bryson Howard has recently picked up a Kentucky offer, a Kansas offer just last night, a North Carolina offer, and he already holds offers from UConn, Duke, Michigan, Indiana, and many more. I want to get your take on Bryson Howard's game. He is listed as a small forward, as I mentioned. Some sites list him as a shooting guard, so kind of a tweener wing type, 6'5", small enough to be a guard. What's your scout on Bryson Howard?
I love this kid. I was on the original video for him when he was one of the standouts at the NBA Top 100 camp, I believe it was, the NBA PA Top 100 camp. Lefty, can really score it, has a lot of versatility in his game too. And look, you don't like to do it because obviously, you know, it's so easy just to do like, oh yeah, NBA player plays like his dad. Josh Howard, at least from my memory, he was a scorer, right? And I don't necessarily think he was, the best defensive player of all time. Bryson is just as good on the other end of the floor to me and has the scoring stuff that his dad had. And, 6'5", 6'6", depending on, where you see him or where you look at. But like, I think that he scores at all three levels. I think he has the size. I like the lefty kind of, herky jerky score kind of game to him. And like, he's just been productive. Like, obviously kids are very highly ranked in this class, but eventually if set kid just shows up to like we do this with Luke Ertl, right? Luke Ertl shows up to every camp, he shows up to every AAU session, and you constantly come away like that kid was one of the better players there. Bryson Howard is doing the same thing, and his recruiting is reflecting that with Kansas, UNC, Duke, Kentucky, Michigan. All those schools are on him for good reason because I do think that he is a great combination of size and just versatility, and truly, like, I think he is someone who you predict to be like a three-level scorer at the next level.
Okay, so you love him.
I love Bryson Howard.
Interesting. All
Yeah,
right.
I actually said I loved him on the first video. So I feel good that he is getting this recruiting buzz.
Yeah, you're getting backed up here because like as recently as early June, just like 3 weeks ago, his best offers were Indiana, Missouri, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Georgetown, Houston, Wake Forest.
Well, he was he was
Now,
he was unranked like 3 months ago.
yeah, now it's the bluest of blue bloods all in the last 24 hours. So recruitment that is exploding. Do you think he ends up a true five-star?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This video is brought to you by NBA 2KLab.com. 2K Lab worked with us last summer as well. They're one of our favorite entities in all of sports gaming. We want to show you their college basketball stadium locator challenge game. And I'm going to share a screen right now as we do this. South Carolina, bang. Oh,
Ooh,
okay, that's pretty good. Next, North Carolina. Why are we only getting the Carolinas?
please
Bang.
lock in.
St. John's, that's New
New
York.
York.
Bang.
Where's New Jersey?
We're on fire. Colorado. I actually don't know what state Colorado is.
It's it's in Colorado. There's a state of
Is that
Colorado.
this one?
It's to the right of Phoenix.
Anyway, you get the picture. This game's really fun. They've got more games as well, like Guess the NBA Player, Mystery Fantasy Draft, and more. Stay tuned for all of the college football content and games that they'll be putting together to help you get the best experience out of college football 26. Back to the video. I can see it. I don't know. I feel like he's appropriately ranked in the 28 range right now, but I also really like his game. He just seems like solid. Like he's not one of those ones where you watch the film and it's like, damn, you've got to see this jaw-dropping, eye-popping wow moments, but like I don't know, he's like good off the dribble. He's got athletic pop. The jumper looks nice and goes in. I do think he competes defensively from what I've seen. So seems like a pretty well-rounded player to me, which definitely tracks with what Pops was.
I, I,
This,
I think people are doing a lot of predicting with him too. Like I think, like to your point, I think a lot of his offers right now are more reflecting on the jump that he has made in a year and possibly him being because he's 2026.
2026, correct.
2026. So if he continues the improvement that he's able to do, you're looking at, kind of crazy development. I saw like some stat where like I think last summer, he played in like the EYBL like E16 league basically. He averaged like 6 points a game. And through EYBL this session, he's averaging 25 and his percentages are ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Adam Finkelstein called him arguably EYBL's biggest breakout player this spring. So, yeah, seems legit at this point. He's going to end up with offers from everybody. I gotta once again reiterate, I hate how many offspring recruits there
Did,
are. I'm
did,
sick
did
of
you,
this.
did you see the other offer that came in from yesterday? I was scrolling and Monte Ellis Jr. is picking up offers
I'm
from like
sick of this.
UNLV.
And I love it. Don't get, I love it, but I'm sick of it. It feels like every single top 40 kid is just the son of some other NBA player. It's just happening too much. It's driving me insane. I feel old. It feels like this didn't happen in the last generation. Like when we were growing up, it wasn't just all offspring of NBA players, but like every single one of these kids is like Josh Howard Jr. It drives me crazy. By the way, I feel super old because Josh Howard, when you go to his college stats with Basketball Reference, his photo is in black and white.
That's crazy, man. He's not that
That's
old.
what I'm saying. He played in like 2003. He played in
Yeah,
Mellows here.
yeah. What are we doing?
This is insane. I'm looking at you, Wake Forest. Where should he go? If he has offers from everybody in the country, which seems like what's happening here, where should he go? Is he good enough to play at a Duke? You know, they're going to get four top 10 kids every year. What's the move?
Yeah, you know what? If he does go to Duke, it's the classic case of like that fourth Duke guy in the class that ends up just being like, oh yeah, this kid's actually nasty. Like obviously he's looked over a little bit because he's like the 20th recruit and like that's really low for Duke, but he ends up being like really, really good. I do think he ends up at a blue blood for what it's worth. Like I think he ends up at a Duke, a Kentucky, maybe even a Kansas. I do think that's very much in play for him.
I don't want to see him go to Duke just because I think he falls in the archetype of kids that get recruited over and have to transfer somewhere else. Which, if that happens, he'll end up great at Wake Forest in like his junior year. But to me, I would rather see, like, I don't care if it goes blue blood, but like maybe go to like North Carolina. Go to one that like actually needs a top 28 player to play right away, you know?
Yeah, I can see that.
But I don't know. I'm still baffled. This is Josh Howard's kid, man. Like
You
this.
think Michigan has a real chance at him?
No. I think when Michigan tries to swoop in late with all the other bigger blue bloods, it's not a
Do you
winnable.
want him?
Yeah, very good. I'm not investing emotionally in him because he's gonna go to Duke.
Okay, I am. So,
Okay.
yeah, I would like to. And just keep him away from Kevin Willard too.
I mean, this is one of the cart evaluations, right?
Yeah, I'd like to stake my claim with him,
Yeah, understood. You sign him to the agency, it makes sense. All right.
please.